welcome to looking at this. Starting five for the Minnesota team. Timberwolves. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. And for the Suns, Bradley Beal's out there with Devin Booker. Then it's Royce O'Neal. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Allen in at the small forward position. Facing off in this one, Brent, we've got two teams that embody team basketball.
Yeah, they preach ball movement, and you can see that by looking at their assist numbers. When they're passing like they are, the game is much more fun and more involved for not just the players, but the fans.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
And just so mobile at his size. Once Gobert sets the screen, he rolls hard to the right spot.
Booker, good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Now here's Conley. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And what timing from Edwards on that play. He's right there to save the day.
Beal with it. Towns covering. Durant, the pass to Beal. Wing shot on the way. Durant's shot is off.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Well, Brent, Durant is at the point of his career where we can discuss if he's one of the best ever.
I don't think that you could argue that. He certainly has. All of the accolades, BA, All-Stars, titles, MVPs, Finals MVPs, on that 75th anniversary team. Just stack them all up. He's right there.
You know, Grant, thinking back to those 2021 finals, the Suns coming so close to their first championship.
Think about it, BA. Phoenix had a 2-0 lead over the Bucks, but Giannis then decided to take over. And still, I think that taste of the finals was great for Devin Booker and the Suns. And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
With the step back. Edwards, the pass to Conley. From outside the arc. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Edwards has got 5 now.
And this is how confident Edwards is. Feels like he can sink these shots whenever he wants.
The 3, Durant drains the triple.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Conley. The kick out to Edwards. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Durant with a screen on McDaniels. Outside Durant. The 3 is up. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Conley for three. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Well, Conley can be a volume scorer from the arc. The defense can't let him just have those opportunities.
Allen, pass to Durant. Back to Allen. Here's Beal. Here's Durant. Covered by Towns. Shot clock at 6. Durant's shot is off.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid straight up and in.
Conley passes to Gobert. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Now here's Booker. The 3-ball. Fires in the triple. Booker's got 5 now.
One of the best sharpshooters in the NBA. Booker can get hot in a hurry.
Down low. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Booker no good. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
McDaniels can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Pass to O'Neal. Outside Durant. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. He goes up, and Edwards slams it in.
Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards. Wow. Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Conley passes to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Durant. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He put together 10. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert, and it's Conley in at the point. McDaniels from long range. Tips it up. Great positioning on the putback.
I mean, I'll tell you, Towns is so dangerous on the offensive glass.
It's Booker on the wing. McDaniels covering. Booker can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively. I love the aggressiveness. He's been on fire the entire first half and continues to strike while the iron's hot.
And so here's Phoenix. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. Pass to O'Neal. Beyond the arc. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Here's Edwards. Coming off a Suns make. Gobert with a screen on Beal. Shot is good by Edwards.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Beal goes in. For 3, Allen drops in the 3. Allen's got 5 now.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
Conley finds Towns. The shake, and it's powered home by Towns.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, B.A.? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Now here's Conley. Towns a screen on Booker. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
And certain nights, Edwards just goes off. Very tough to stop when he's in the zone.
Booker against McDaniels. Fades away. Here's Durant. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up. You know, Brent, for the Suns franchise, it's hard to believe they've never won an NBA title.
Pretty incredible with the Ring of Honor in Phoenix that they have, and the amount of Hall of Fame players that have put on that jersey. You know, they've lost the finals a few times, up 2-0 back in the 21 finals. They've had a couple of MVPs, some fantastic teams. The title is the last frontier for the Phoenix Suns.
That shot is good by O'Neal.
Just another part of Devin Booker's amazing offensive game. He finds wide open guys.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Durant, the pass to Beal. Conley with some nice D. Minnesota has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. That one falls. Edwards has got 10 points in the quarter.
Well, Edwards can be so accurate, making shots look easy at times.
Booker, the pass to Durant. Booker surveying the D. Back to Durant. Yes, and it's Booker with the setup. Durant's got 9.
And I don't know if you can find a more prolific scorer rolling off the screen than KD.
Conley passes to Edwards. From downtown. The shot that time not on target.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Oh, Durant with a steal. Pass to Allen from deep. Knocks down the long J. Give him 8.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Towns for 3. Sinks it from distance. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
Yeah, again, you can't take this too far to make it too selfish, but that exchange, that's fun to watch.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
He was their offensive catalyst in the first half, working hard to get the whole team involved.
Yeah, he knows his role. He's out there to distribute the ball, get his teammates involved. Nice job.
They've got Yusuf Nurkic, Thaddeus Young out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Eric Gordon, and it's Thomas in at the 1. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. So it's Minnesota now, coming off a Suns make. Kicks it out to Anderson. Back to Reed. Stolen by Young. And here's the fast break. And he's going for the lob. And Nurkic throws it down.
Up high for Nurkic, the big man showing some hops.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Fires for three. And another three for Minnesota.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Thomas. And here's Nurkic. He shoots a three. McLaughlin with the rebound. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Here's Okogie following the score by Minnesota. Grant, usually the Suns rack up lots of assists. They're a team that values ball movement.
Oh, B.A., that's how you create quality looks. By snapping the ball around, it also tells you something about how selfless these guys are.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so Morris will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. The three. Unable to get that one.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Thomas, guarded by Morris. Back to Thomas. 6 to shoot. Nurkic a screen on Morris. Thomas misses. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Alexander Walker, the pass to Morris. And it's Thomas with the rebound. For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Nurkic. Outside Young. Okogie, the pass to Thomas. And the bucket is good. Thomas has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Nice shot by Okogie.
Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Here's McLaughlin. Reed finds Morris. Here's Alexander Walker. Here's McLaughlin. Another miss by Minnesota. Here's Thomas. Pass to Okogie. Here's Thomas. Okogie, the pass to Thomas. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
So much power behind those Nurkic dunks.
And it's Morris penetrating. Basket's good. Morris has got his second basket of the game.
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Thomas misses. Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Throws it up high.
Oh, so wily and unpredictable on the offensive end, and obviously playing at his speed. Kyle Anderson, appreciate the different ways he can score.
Reed against Nurkic. Gordon outside. Back to Nurkic. Stolen by Reed. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock.
Whoa! Oh my goodness!
A big finish right there!
Awesome! That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
And Nurkic throws it down.
Love the kickback pass to set up the rim runner.
Sweet look on the run. These guys can be so dominant when they work together.
He tries for 3. They get it back. Okogie, the pass to Young. Here's Nurkic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Nurkic has got 8 points.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, I'm not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
And here at the end of... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, the Suns shooting efficiently, 50% so far. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the fourth quarter. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
And that's the kind of play you put on repeat. Just go back to Booker in the pick and roll.
Minnesota's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. And Edwards puts up a deep three. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Booker. Here he goes. Oh, Booker gets to the rack and lays it in.
And how about Booker just zipping around the defense and still able to make that J?
Conley looking for an opening. Pass to Towns. And stolen by Durant. Beal with it. He's picked up by Edwards. On the wing, Durant. A few possessions into the fourth. Just over a minute played. Here's Booker. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Picked by Gobert. Here's Conley. Count that bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
Now this is just too easy for Conley. The D can't allow him to get this close to the basket.
Beal outside. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Durant, the pass to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Now here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. And they double up Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Phoenix. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Suns?
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
The offensive rebound.
Suns foul. Kevin Durant. Second personal foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
And no matter what the chatter is out there, all Big Cat does is produce on a nightly basis.
The Timberwolves have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Here's Edwards.
Get up to throw down. I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. Booker for 3, and he scores it. Now 5 of 9 from the field.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Now here's Conley. Edwards with it. Shot clock at 6, and he gets the bucket. Edwards got 4 points in the quarter.
And you know he has the floater in the bag, so Edwards decided to deploy it there.
Pass to O'Neal, and here's Beal. Into the lane, and then Beal with the dunk.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Edwards. Right side McDaniels. There's the triple. That one's good. And it's Towns with the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Yeah, and for Towns, great awareness at the offensive end.
Here's Booker on the take. McDaniels with some nice D. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Timberwolves.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Anthony Edwards.
It was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
So it's Minnesota now, coming off a Suns make. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
And here are the Suns now. It's a 14-point game. Now Booker. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps.
Thank you for coming out and supporting your team.
before, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
Now a look at Dallas's starting lineup. The star backcourt of Doncic and Irving are out there. Dwight Powell is out there with P.J. Washington, and it's Exum in at the small forward. Now here is O'Neal. Powell pulls it in.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Here's KD. An easy 2 points on the layup.
I'll tell you what, that defense was physical, and yet Durant, with great balance and composure, just stayed with it.
Last season, GA, the Suns trading tons of picks, plus good young players, all for Kevin Durant.
And then this summer, trading for Bradley Beal, it's clear they're going all in, constructing a super team to try and bring Phoenix its first NBA title.
Now Irving, after Devin Booker missing on that last three-pointer. The three for Doncic. It's rebounded by Durant. The Suns have gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And Booker throws it down!
And everything about Booker's game is tight, including those handles.
And they pick up 2.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Fades away. Mavericks with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Doncic passes to Powell. Kicks it to Irving. Back to Powell. Over in the corner, Doncic. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by O'Neal.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Here's Durant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
He is one of the longer wings in the game. Durant knows a thing or two about drawing fouls.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
Yeah, you know, that was one spot where they didn't have to worry about him at all. I mean, at the free throw line, he was automatic.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game.
And the Mavs consult Luka before any major move now. Rare for a player so young to have that much say.
Yeah, you know, I don't know how much I agree with that, but given Luka's stardom and in the day and age we're in, he is Dallas going forward. And to some degree, I think perhaps he has earned the right to have a say in who he's going to team up with.
Here's Doncic. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Out to Doncic. The dish to Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And Doncic. Here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Booker the pass to Durant. Back to Booker. There's the feed to Durant. Mavericks with the rebound. Powell's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
You cannot sleep on KD's length now. He's excellent at using that length on the offensive boards.
Now, here's Washington. The 3 for Doncic. No good. He has missed 3 of his 5 attempts this game. Durant kicks to Beal. Back to KD. To the paint. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Durant. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Hey, it's all about W's for Durant. I mean, he understands that feeding open teammates is how you make that happen.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now here's Booker. Inside. KD against Powell. Durant down low. On the pass to Okogie. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, I tell you, Okogie continues to refine his shooting motion. It's got to be seamless and smooth on that particular shot.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Back to Irving. He kicks it to Exum for the three. And it's Durant with the rebound. Doncic against Booker. And he lays it straight in.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
Here's Irving. Doncic with a screen for Irving. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
One eye on the
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board, Clark, as we wrap up the first. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
They've got O'Neal, Booker out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Durant, and it's Okogie in at the three spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Count that bucket. KD's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Durant with tremendous touch. He's just a natural scorer.
What a special opportunity Dallas has with a generational talent, Clark, like Doncic.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's special. And I think the Mavs need to do something with his presence in terms of building a competitive team around him, because Doncic expects to be in the playoffs every season.
Powell sends a screen for Doncic. Feeds it to Powell. And stolen by Booker. Goes up. Finishes the break with a slam.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Doncic against Booker. Here's Doncic. And the call. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for.
The ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Durant. Shot on the wing. He's off on that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Well, you see the defensive prowess there. I mean, I love when Okogie gets up and sends it back. Not many guys of his size can do that.
Here's Durant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, what a remarkable run from the Dallas Mavericks in that 2010-11 NBA season.
And some say it's the toughest title any team has ever won. When you consider the juggernauts they took out, including the big 3 of the Miami Heat in the NBA Finals.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks very much. You know, Devin Booker has a take on load management. He says, I'm not a part of that. I spend a lot of time in the sun making sure my body can take that load on. I want to be out there doing what I have to help the team. That's how I've always been. And I haven't lost sight of those kids up in the stands that might be seeing me for the first time. Kevin, back to you.
I like that perspective, D.A. Thanks.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Durant. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Shot clock at 5. Durant with a screen on Irving. The drive by Beal. Takes the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. Beal against Irving. Down low. Powell kicks to Exum. Exum sets a screen for Doncic. Going inside.
When you combine Durant's speed and anticipation with his length, makes it impossible to get around him when he's defending you.
8 lead changes now, and we're still just in the first half.
And I'm not sure I've seen a game with more lead changes this early.
59 seconds left to play here in the half. Booker the pass to O'Neal. Back to Booker. Shot clock at 6. Passes it to Durant. Shoots the 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got 3 assists in the game. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Booker. And it's Doncic missing. Phoenix has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. KD looking around. It doesn't go either for Durant. The Mavericks trailing.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
The Mavericks shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Kyrie Irving, special. I mean, as skilled a player as you'll ever see when it comes to handling the ball and scoring in close.
Booker with it. He's got 6. Outside Durant. Shoots from 14. And the jumper is on the mark. And that's 20 points for KD.
I don't think KD's mid-range game gets enough recognition. I mean, if he has any kind of space, that mid-range shot is like a layup for him.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. We've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Maxi Kleber is out there with Exum. Then there's Hardy, and it's Lively in at the 5. Allen with the screen for Thomas. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Thomas got his first basket.
And Thomas has really deceptive speed, change of pace speed. Cuts into the lane with purpose and usually puts his defender off balance.
Lively the pass to Hardy. The pass to Lively. Nurkic with the steal. And here comes Thomas leading the fast break. Nobody near Allen. No good on the three. The Mavericks leading. So, Greg, when you think about the Phoenix Suns, what do you think fuels them the most?
Kevin, I mean, the fact that they had a 2-0 lead in the 21 NBA Finals and lost. This team is really battling to get back to that stage. And if they do, they want to take care of business this time.
Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Allen.
Number 25, Nasir.
Mavericks leading by 3. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Pass to Kleba. Hardaway is screen on Thomas. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
The intelligent game of Hardaway Jr. able to find those openings off the ball.
Stolen. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. This one for 3. That one misses. For Phoenix, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Young. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet.
Yes, you do. That pass on point on time. Thomas good at putting his teammates in the position to score.
They set the screen. Back to Hardaway. Pass to Hardy. Launches a 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Hardy's got the lead up to 6 now for the Mavs.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Thomas kicks to Nurkic. Passes a Little. From outside the arc. And Lively pulls it down.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Dallas moving it around. It's Hardaway with the drive.
Hardaway Jr. guys doing a nice job. They're just taking what the defense gives them in the screen and roll. Good decision making.
Phoenix calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Thomas. That one's off. Still out of sync.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Thomas inside. Kicks it out to Gordon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Spins. Young with no one around. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Outside, Green. Outside, Hardaway. There's 3-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 14. Gordon with it. Hardaway picks him up. It's intercepted. There's the try. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Boy, that's just tremendous focus there, guys. I mean, Hardaway Jr. doing a nice job keeping his composure in a tough spot.
And after making the playoffs a few years in a row, the Dallas Mavericks, Clark, missed the cut in 2023.
Yeah, disappointing end to their season on multiple levels. And given the history of the Mavs, I would expect them to bounce back and get headed in the right direction soon.
And you can't allow Nurkic to get that kind of position. When you do, he is going to rattle that rim. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Man, this guy is a scoring machine. I mean, I know I'm not the only one to describe him that way.
Hardaway from outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him.
Like the scrappiness of Gordon on defense there. I mean, a solid defense.
And so it's Dallas, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Bradley Beal is out there with Devin Booker. Then it's O'Neal, and it's Durant, and it's Okogie in at the three. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Doncic finds Irving. Three-pointer, and it's Doncic missing.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Offensive rebound, and there's the pass to Okogie. Here's KD. That's down the hatch, knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
A three-level score. Durant is a pick-your-poison matchup for defenders.
Doncic dishes to Exum. And there's the call on Devin Booker. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Irving. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Watch out now when Doncic is dialed in from deep because he's unguardable.
Here's KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Booker. Takes it off the glass.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Doncic passes to Exum. Doncic with a screen for Exum. From outside, off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 16-point game to the middle. Outside Durant. Shoots over Powell. Misses off the left iron.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Washington kicks to Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Doncic against Booker. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out. They get it back. The kick out to Irving. Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
It's going to be Booker shooting. That's on Dante Exum. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Dallas.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And another area they've separated themselves has been their three-point shooting, making the defense pay for any airspace.
Pass to Okogie. Back to Booker. Suns moving the ball around. Stolen by Exum.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Dallas.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off. And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
A nice shot by KD.
And the handles from Durant are downright filthy, using him to cut up the defense there with ease.
Here's Exum, kicks it to Powell. And that comes off the assist by Exum. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Pass to Doncic. Lets it go with the three. Booker pulls it in. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Durant attacking, and then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, using this momentum to his advantage when Durant takes off towards the rim. Watch out below.
Bradley Beal, third personal foul, fourth team foul.
That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
For the Mavericks, Kyrie Irving.
Both free throws good for Irving. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Okogie. And Beal kicks to KD. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent. Much appreciated, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
Your team's on. Make sure to get home safe.
Edition of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
So here's Dallas's starting group. Luka and Kyrie are the talented backcourt. Derek Jones is out there with P.J. Washington. And it's Lively in at the 5. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Jones. Conley comes with a double team. Irving against Edwards. 4 on the clock. Lively with the bucket.
Well, this is why Kyrie Irving can make a defense look bad. He can beat you with his scoring or his passing.
Up top, Edwards. Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
Gobert with a screen on Jones. And Edwards puts up a deep 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
What a response from Anthony Edwards. If you make a 3, he wants to come right back at you.
It's Doncic with a drive. Here's Washington. And that one's good. Washington's got 5 points.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches. Oh, a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, B.A., and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright. Ask any of the elite defenders in the NBA, and they'll tell you Doncic is one of the toughest to guard. He's got size. He's got skill. He can get downhill. He mixes his pace. So much to contend with when you're dealing with Luka Doncic.
Washington, a good look. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. He has 7.
See, Kyrie never hesitates. As soon as he sees that open man, boy, it is on time.
Conley finds Edwards. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Oh, misses the dunk.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
Irving for 3. The shot is good. Doncic making the play.
You know, Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
Towns a screen on Irving. Towns outside. Can they get it? And Gobert with the stuff.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
And no reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
Irving for 3. And can't get it to go. Now 1 of 2. Here's Edwards. That one drops. 3 for 6 now.
Combination of size and athleticism makes Anthony Edwards so tough to check on the drive. Good luck and good night.
From 12 feet, pass to Lively. Now here's Doncic. Back to Washington. Outside Jones. Washington, a screen on Conley. Jones. They get it back. And Washington powers it through.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Lively passes to Irving. Here's Lively. Dallas needs to get off a shot. No luck on that one. Oh, good D by Edwards. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for Minnesota. It's a three-point game. Towns passes to Gobert. Kicks it out Towns. And here's Conley. To the paint. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, so long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Jones sets a screen. The drive by Irving. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Towns. Got a hand on it. P.J. Washington. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Dallas. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, I'm really loving their activity. I mean, they're contesting shots. They've really set a strong tone early.
Well, as a shooter, when the ball is sent back in your direction enough times, it can certainly have an impact on your mind.
McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the 5. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Well, pick and roll action. Anthony Edwards is thinking score first. Good decision right there.
Well, Doris, despite some big moves, the Mavericks fell short of most people's expectations in 2023.
Very tough end to their finish, especially in light of the talent they have. It just goes to show you, even the best pieces need time to gel together. Now the Dallas Mavs have some decisions.
And about a minute gone in the second quarter. Driving in. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And we've heard players asking for more clarity and accountability from the officials. Grant, you think they have a point?
Well, players often ask refs to explain calls, so they also want some clarity from the league whether the refs got it right. And that information oftentimes can help them make the proper adjustments moving forward.
Irving against Edwards. The drive by Irving. Pass to Washington. Shot is up. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Conley passes to Edwards. Gobert with a screen on Jones to the middle. The kick out to Edwards. He takes it in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. For Dallas, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Doncic down the lane, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Well, the tight handle allows Luka Doncic to make the pretty move off the bounce.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. Soft touch off the glass. Irving's got 5 now.
When you get a chance to run the floor like that, you have to capitalize. Great hustle on that play.
Irving against Conley. To the inside. Towns a screen on Irving. Conley goes in. Good work there as it goes.
Boy, Mike Conley, the ability to change gears on the drive, that is pretty.
Doncic up top. McDaniels covering. Out to the wing. Washington against Towns. Here's the pick. From deep, here's Doncic. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
We know this is one aspect that Luka consistently goes to. It's either in the paint or from deep. You've got to guard the long ball.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
After the trade for Kyrie Irving, the Mavericks offense went to another level. Coach Jason Kidd said, quote, "We're still going to preach defense, but on the offensive end, there's going to be nights where we're scoring 130 or 140. Kai gives us another weapon. Someone is going to be free. Someone is going to have the advantage." Brian?
Oh, nice stuff. Thank you, Allie. Irving for three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Edwards, the pass to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Guys, that is what you call two physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Over to the wing. Washington against Towns. The floater. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. And it's Conley with the ball for Minnesota. Trailing by 5. McDaniels finds Towns. And he banks in the layup.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes it tough to cover.
And every year, a question that's frequently asked. Does Dallas have the right mix of players around Luka Doncic?
And B.A., this is a hot topic of conversation around the league. Luka Doncic is a ball-dominant player who's been absolutely brilliant throughout the start of his NBA career. But it requires a certain level of player around him. You've got to have guys who play defense at a high level and who can make perimeter shots.
Here's Doncic. There's 42 seconds left in the first half of this one. Right side, Jones. Gobert with the double. Jones misses.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Towns passes to McDaniels. 15 seconds left in the half.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards off that drive. Look out.
Conley against Doncic. Pass to Lively. The three from Washington. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
On the court right now for the Mavericks. We've got Maxi Kleba. Hardy is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Exum in at small forward.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Minnesota foul. First team foul.
Here's Powell. Outside Hardaway. Puts the move on, and he goes in for the dunk.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Exum. Powell, left side. Now Hardaway puts one up from 19. No good off the back of the rim.
Let's be honest. That's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Here's Exum. Oh, and Reed with a block. Down low. Here's Anderson. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Mavericks have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Here's Hardy, guarded by Morris. Hardy, the pass to Powell. Here's Hardy, plenty of space. Good on the bucket. Hardy's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, the team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Pass to Morris. Right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Reed sets a screen for the lead. Here's Alexander Walker. Drills it from deep. Alexander Walker's got 7 points.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Well, you can see the quickness of Dwight Powell on the drive. He can catch defenders off guard.
Thinking back to one of the most fun runs in the NBA, Grant, those early 2000 Mavs teams.
Oh, I played against those teams, and they were incredible offensively. Of course, you had Steve Nash running the point, Dirk and Finley on the wings, and the pace they played with, they were well ahead of their time.
Here's Hardy. Anderson covers. Hardy, the pass to Kleba. Hardaway on the wing. Clock at 6. Powell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Mavericks lead by 1. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Anderson. Alexander Walker, the pass to Anderson. Shot clock at 3. It's hauled in by Exum. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Kleba. Here's Exum. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Back to Powell. Stolen by Anderson. And he lays it in on the break.
Strong defense followed by some smart offense. That's just good fundamentals.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Lively. Now here's Irving. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Edwards against Jones.
Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
Here's Doncic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaden McDaniels picks one up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And what can you say about Luka Doncic that has not already been said? Here's a guy in his mid-20s and a perennial MVP candidate, Doris.
His career is off to an extraordinary start. He's drawn comparisons to the legends of the game, and like so many of the greats, BA, he is a one-of-one. The ability to command the game from all aspects is truly something to behold.
Pass to Lively. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls. He does not get the second one. And here's McDaniels. Got it. Good job in the low post. McDaniels got his first basket.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Here's Irving. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. The T-Wolves on top, up by 4. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. They have their two big men out there, Towns and Gobert, working inside. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Jones finds Doncic. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Gobert's got rebound number 11. Here's Towns. And the layup is good off the glass.
Just putting the ball on the deck. Towns so aggressive in everything he does.
Washington a screen on McDaniels. Washington outside. Doncic deciding where to go with it. McDaniels with some nice D. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
Washington outside. Shot to stop the run, and Gobert with a block. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Jones. McDaniels passes to Conley. Minnesota again with a bucket. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
And another theme in this game, to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
Here's Lively. Second chance shot. The 3 from Washington knocks down the triple.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Towns passes to Conley. Towns a screen on Irving. Back to Towns. Pass to Gobert. It's stolen by Washington. Here's Irving. Uses the glass on the layup.
What's amazing about Kyrie is the number of go-to moves he has on the interior.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Yeah, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Irving, the pass to Washington. Back to Irving. Got a piece of it. Kicks it to Doncic. McDaniels against Irving. 5 on the clock. Shot from the top of the key. Yes! He nails it!
Well, you know that Kyrie is going to be looking for a shot in that situation. It isn't hard for him to find one ever, it seems.
Inside. Oh, the tower with the power move.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And it's Irving missing.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
And Edwards the bucket on the assist from Gobert. And it's a 12-point Minnesota lead.
How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Here's Doncic, and he drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Conley against Irving. Picked by Gobert from the wing. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
First team foul.
From deep, here's Doncic. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
This guy is an absolute machine. Luka Doncic keeping his foot on the gas and giving the defense everything they can handle.
Edwards against Jones. Edwards looking for an opening. What a terrific move that is. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point. This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Edwards. Another shot. The kick out to Conley. Back to Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
This guy has been a superb offensive rebounder. Gobert uses that size and positioning.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra.
of the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. Now Kevin Durant, following the miss by Michael Conley from deep. KD's shot is off. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Timberwolves. And the dunk by Towns.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Now here's Booker. The pass to Durant. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
Jay, the Suns have been to the playoffs 3 of the last 4 years.
Kevin, they have a star-studded roster led by Beal, Booker, and KD. They are going to be a problem in the West for years to come.
Oh, my. What a huge flush by Edwards, showing off right now.
Outside for Durant. Shoots over Towns. Misses off the right iron. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Outside Edwards. To the paint. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Shot to stop the run. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
And defenses have to respect Beal's jumper. That helps part the C on that possession.
Now here's Conley. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Now here's Booker. McDaniels defending. Nurkic setting the pick for Booker. Down low. Pulls up. Nurkic can't hit.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Edwards, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Durant. No dice from the high post. And here's the break. Towns for 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
And it's the size and mobility of Towns that makes it so hard to deal with, especially when he's looking to score.
Lots of excitement around the Suns. A big reason, Richard, their new owner.
Yeah, taking over in 2023. This new owner played college basketball, winning a national title, and has a great mind for the game, and already has made big changes in the organization.
And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop, and the dunk by Towns.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Nurkic. Phoenix, no good that time either. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. It's a 13-point game. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Out to Edwards. Fires the three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now here's Durant. Here's Nurkic. They need this one. It's rebounded by Towns. Timberwolves leading by 18. Edwards kicks to Towns. And another three for Minnesota.
Wow, look at the release. Towns with a quick trigger.
Now Booker. Outside Beal. Here's a Kogi. The layup off target.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
And so it's Minnesota with a 21-point lead to end the... And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Showing their energy so far, sprinting up and down the floor, getting out in transition and taking advantage.
And you can't turn it over against this team. That's a recipe for disaster, and we're seeing the results of that.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Now here's Nurkic, still yet to score.
And uses balance along with fluidity to finish at the rim. Nurkic is a unique big.
They double team Conley to the inside. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Clock at 6. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Conley against Booker. Shot clock at 6. Conley, the pass to Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
A veteran floor general who consistently makes good reads. Conley's teammates trust him in the pick and roll.
Durant, Gobert with the block, and they get it back. Passes it to Durant. Three-pointer. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. KD's got 6.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
Back to Edwards. And the NBA looking to reduce the amount of carrying recently. Seems like GA ball handlers had to adjust.
You know, guards can get away with a lot these days, and it's hard for players and refs to make that adjustment. Ultimately, things need to be kept in check.
The Timberwolves shooting the 6th attempt at the free throw line tonight. Free throw good, Edwards.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Timberwolves leading by 22. Jacks up a 3. Booker pulls it in. For Phoenix, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Here's Booker. A special move before the shot. Booker's got his second basket.
He's got the finesse. Booker with a feathery finish.
Oh, Richard, the speed with which Devin Booker has accumulated points in his career is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's the 6th youngest player to hit 12,000 career points, and trust me, that list has Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy is a true natural scorer. Putting the ball in the hoop is like second nature for Devin Booker.
Conley into the lane. The kick out to Towns. here's McDaniels. Defense is right there. Yep, that one goes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal. And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Fires from deep. Rebound by Okogie. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Okogie, the pass to Booker. Over Conley. The 19-footer is on the money. Booker's got 6.
Throw out those analytics. When Booker is taking a 15, 20-footer, that's a great look for him and his squad.
He gets that one.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Nice move. Good work there as it goes.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Conley, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. Outside Towns. 5 on the clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. Suns trail by 20. Booker looking around. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Durant kicks to Booker. Shoots over McDaniel. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Plenty of power on that slam. Towns was not messing around.
Booker dishes to Durant. Over Towns. The shot by KD. No good.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And how about the athleticism from Towns there? Skying up with ease to power through on that alley-oop. Now, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Phoenix shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves cruising into the quarter break with a 22-point lead. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
They've got Kyle Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the shooting guard position. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Inside, Reed gets the bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking him right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Thomas, count it.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will shoot. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Here's Morris. Here's McLaughlin. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. McLaughlin's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Morris passes to Reed. Fires for three. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Guys, just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Down low. Morris outside. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Suns on defense. Morris finds Anderson. Good on the shot. Anderson's got his first 2 points.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Phoenix shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
First team foul.
And the first one drops.
Thomas at the line for 2.
He's off on the second. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 15-6 run. Here's McLaughlin. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. McLaughlin's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Timberwolves. Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
The previous play is under review.
A lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Morris, no good.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Thomas passes to Eubanks. Back to Thomas. Six to shoot. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Eubanks, no good. And Morris has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the triple. Alexander Walker's got 6.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
For Minnesota, they've gone 9 of 10 on their attempts in the third quarter. That is 90% from the field. What a roll they're on. It's the three-point bomb. McLaughlin's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
They need this. Reed with the rebound. Reed's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's McLaughlin, defended by Gordon. To the paint. Reed the pass to McLaughlin. 5 to shoot. Anderson kicks to Morris. Here's McLaughlin. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Here's Morris on the court for the Suns. The big three for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Then there's Yusuf Nurkic, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Beal finds Durant.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Alexander Walker. There's the pick. The 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Nurkic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Booker outside. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And McLaughlin gets it to go. McLaughlin's got 11 points here in just the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Nice pass. Such a unique talent on both ends. That time, Booker showing us his vision.
Morris looking over the floor. Right wing. Here's Alexander Walker. To the inside. Here's Henderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
And they've also been steady from the three-point line and doing a good job creating room for their shooters and then converting.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. Edwards has come in for Jordan McLaughlin. And Mike Conley is subbed in for Morris. Here's Okogie. Minnesota with the rebound. Nurkic with the steal. Right side, Kevin Durant. And finished off by KD.
Okay, normally the guy is a sleeper, but those were 2 loud points there by Kevin Durant.
Anderson finds Gobert. Conley into the lane. Gobert the pass to Conley. Nice move. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Nurkic against Edwards. Back to Gobert. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. It remains perfect.
And the big man from France, Gobert, a menace around the rim.
The drive by Beal. The wide open look for Durant. That's good. And so Beal with the assist. Beal's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Conley kicks to Anderson. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. It's Beal on the wing. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Smart dish by Durant, giving it away to a guy with a quality look.
Conley against Booker. Edwards looking it over. Launches it. It's good from long range.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Timberwolves.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Playing above the rim, Beal laying down the hammer.
Edwards against Beal. Off target from three-point range.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Edwards passes to Gobert. The tray. Kevin Durant with the rebound. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. 14 feet away. Nurkic. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they've been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
So it's Minnesota winning this one easily. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for...
We've got a Wednesday afternoon edition of the two veteran squads here going head-to-head, Brent. How does that affect what you expect from this game?
This could be a very cerebral game, maybe some cat-and-mouse stuff going on with how much experience is on the floor. There should be plenty of high IQ ball play out there.
Here are the five for the Suns. They've got Devin Booker. Royce O'Neal is out there with Josh Okogie. Then there's Bradley Beal, and it's Durant in at the 5 spot. Doncic outside. Pass to Exum. And here's Doncic. Here's Powell. Kicks it to Doncic. Beyond the arc. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3 shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners.
Oh, it's stolen. And here is Irving. And the Mavericks, another 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And about a minute gone in the first quarter. The Phoenix Suns are proof that one smart trade can make a big impact, Brent.
Now, BA, I'm going to challenge you. Is it smart to put Kevin Durant on your team? Of course it is. I mean, that's a blockbuster deal. The franchise went for it. They grabbed the talent. They grabbed one of the best players of all time to join this core to see if they could push themselves to an NBA championship. Devin Booker, a shooting guard that does have some point guard skills.
The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Washington outside. First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Washington, a screen on Booker. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 5.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And he lost his man with a shifty play inside.
And then just went and hammered it home. Wow. Doncic passes to Exum. Back to Doncic. And he got the... And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
Previous play is 2 shots.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Pass to Booker. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one. Doncic is doubled. It's Powell on the wing. To the right side. O'Neal passes to Booker. Back to O'Neal. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. The Mavericks leading. Pass to Washington. To the wing on the left. Now here's Irving. Washington, a screen on Booker. Here's Irving. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Another circus shot in the career of Kyrie. Sometimes it looks like he's just playing horse out there.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker surveying the D. And they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
To the paint. Kicks it to Doncic. He shoots it. O'Neal pulls it in.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And when it comes to Royce O'Neal, there's a reason this guy plays big minutes, Grant.
Well, B.A., it's all because he has the trust of his teammates and his coaches. Just a high IQ guy who never plays in a rush.
Durant against Powell. Durant inside. No points yet. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Here's the three. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot three.
And he sinks the second. And he makes all three. And so Durant will bring it up for Phoenix. 7-point differential. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. Outside Booker. Screen by Durant. Fades and shoots. Booker, good.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Powell right side. Outside Irving. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Good. Third basket in 6 attempts.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Booker with it. And it's slammed in by Durant.
Like the connection there. KD has his teammates looking out for him. An outstanding alley-oop that time.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That free throw good from Booker.
You know, you think about it, in 2015, a dozen teams passed on Devin Booker. Got to be tough for those front offices to watch him play this way.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Here's Doncic. 9 points in the game. Washington, a screen on Booker. Washington outside. With 4 on the clock. From deep, here's Doncic. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. Oh, what a performance. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Mavericks.
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Josh Okogie is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Kevin Durant. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard position. Doncic passes to Powell. Here's Exum. Jacks up a three. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Pass to Okogie. It's tipped. They recover it.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
First free throw is good. Well, Brent, since you retired in 09, the game has really changed. What's your favorite part of how basketball is played now?
Yeah, BA, I think it's just the amount of skill and freedom that really coaches have allowed guys to play with. There's so much skill on the floor at every position, and it's a read and react offense. So the smarter you are, the more that you can process, and the quicker that you can do that, you can get advantage every time. And you start to see those teams flow, it starts to become something really special. It's always been about shooting. Maybe the league forgot about it for a couple of years.
For Dallas, they've gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, absolutely an offensive focal point is Luka Doncic, a high usage rate, but he said, quote, it's basketball. This is my work. It's amazing. Every night I step on the court, it's fun for me. Brian, he loves it so much. He said in the past, quote, I couldn't live without this game. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. The Mavericks have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And one thing about Devin Booker, he continually hones his offensive game, Brent.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a weakness in what Devin Booker can provide you offensively, and there aren't any. His strengths are absolutely elite. Shot creation, great range. He's a clutch performer. This guy is a special offensive talent.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
The Suns trailing. Outside Booker. The crossover. Drives to the hoop. And Booker with the jam.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. And that one's good. Irving's got 9.
There's no doubt that Kyrie gets talked about as having some of the best handles in the business, effective at getting wherever he wants to get to on the floor.
Offensive rebound. Back to Booker. Okogie on the wing. Outside Booker. Okogie on the wing. Pass to Booker. 5 to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Doncic outside. Here's Exum. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Beal. Here's O'Neal. Powell covers. That shot is good by O'Neal. And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Irving for 3. He drops it from range. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
When Kyrie's going like this, he completely takes the game over. What a player.
Booker for 3. Oh! Booker with the triple.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
You can tell Doncic trusts his teammates. He'll get them looks and doesn't insist on doing everything himself. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
Well, I like that they've also emphasized the three-point line. He's drained a good number from beyond the arc this year.
And there's the call on Devin Booker. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix calls timeout. Here's Irving. 12 points for him. Let's go with a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
That's a shot that Kyrie's never going to pass up, and exactly the mindset that his team needs.
Beal finds Booker. Durant with it. Oh, got a piece of it. And a fast break now. The Mavericks on the run. Outside for Irving. And they doubled up Irving. 5 on the clock. Exum. Back to Irving. Puts up a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Irving's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found the comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And he was dominant in their last outing, and the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
For 3, Booker. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, Booker looking to get quick revenge after that score.
Doncic passes to Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Hardy is out there with Tim Hardaway. Then there's Maxi Kleber, and it's Exum in at the 3. That's Jason Kidd's 5 as we get into the second half. Outside Little. Nurkic, a screen on Kleber. Takes a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Little's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Good focus. Nasir not letting anything distract him from letting that one rip.
Here's Kleber with the drive. And finished off by Kleber.
Not exactly sure what the defense is thinking. You know he's going to be aggressive coming out of the half.
Little, the screen. Here's Gordon. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Little. There's a screen by Nurkic. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And now the Suns fast break. And Gordon with the big finish.
If they keep finding steals like that, they won't be in the hole much longer.
To the middle. Kleber with a steal. Off they go. It's a 3-on-1 break. Pass to Lively. And he comes up with a bucket. Lively's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Here's Thomas. And a nice finish on the layup.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
Dallas has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Back to Hardaway. Got it. Hardaway's got his first 2 points. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the 3rd.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That one's good from Hardaway. Green's checked in for Exum. And a change for the Suns. Allen, he's checked in for O'Neal. Here's Hardy. No made baskets yet. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. No good on the triple. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 7. Here's Thomas. Here's Little. Buries it from 3. Little's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Whew, how about that release from Nasir? That was quick.
Hardy, the pass to Kleber. 3 minutes gone now in the 3rd quarter. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Allen can't get it to go. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Inside. Outside Hardaway. And Nasir Little gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Hardaway. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It goes on Grayson Allen.
He's a decent scorer, and Hardaway can get it going, so he draws defenders' attention and gets the call that time.
No good on the 2nd, so he hits 1 of 2. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Allen. Basket counts.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Hardy, the pass to Green. Kleber finds Green. Nice D from Allen. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. Here's Gordon. Takes it inside. And Gordon with the big finish.
Great concentration from Eric Gordon, who caps off the drive with the basket.
Kleber, left side. Pass to Lively. Hardaway played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hardaway's got 6.
Yeah, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Hardaway against Gordon. It's Little on the wing. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it. And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Here's Doncic. 14 points for him. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Thomas passes to Nurkic. Thomas, that's good. Thomas has gotten his second bucket on the night.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
And Powell with the stuff.
Gifted moving the ball. Luka is one of the best passers in the league.
Here's Thomas. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game thus far. The Mavericks. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Royce O'Neal is out there with Kevin Durant. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Okogie in at the small forward position. Oh, deflected. And now the Mavs on the run. Back to Doncic. Over Beal. Here's Washington. Drives to the hoop. And Washington powers it through.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Screen by Durant. Now here's Booker. The D's right on him. Clock at 4. Lets it go from the wing. Here's Okogie. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Down low. That one's good from Powell. On the assist by Irving. Irving's got his third assist of the night. Pass to Beal. Here's O'Neal. Washington grabs the miss.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Exum. That three's off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Booker sometimes can come up with those. He could be an impressive dunker.
Doncic outside. Washington outside. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Washington's got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high-octane a game as you're going to find.
And the three-pointer is good for Durant.
Well, there's a nice answer from an operator in Kevin Durant. You hit a three, you know he's coming back at you.
And here's Doncic outside. And the Mavericks, another three.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets. They'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
Irving looking around. Another three for Dallas.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
No coverage that time.
Yeah, with KD, that's automatic.
And there's a minute 45 left in the final quarter. Pass to Washington. Ooh, Durant with a steal. And here's the fast break. Booker for three. What a throwdown from KD.
Happy to put the team on his back, especially in the biggest of moments. Durant nails a huge shot.
Doncic passes to Washington. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got his 6th assist of the night. Lets it go from deep. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Washington's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Doncic. 59 seconds left in the game. Outside Irving. From the arc. Another three for Dallas.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And Durant gets it to go.
Really easy catch and release, Jay, from KD.
Doncic against Booker for three. And it's Irving missing. And it's Beal with the ball for Phoenix. 7-point differential. No good with the triple. And so it's Dallas with it. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Washington. Back to Doncic. It's intercepted. Here's Okogie. And so the Mavericks take the win. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. And you look at how these teams match up, Clark. The guard positions boasting plenty of talent.
And you think about it, Kevin, the skill level of today's players arguably at an all-time high. But nothing like guard skills to help you put on a show.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's Gobert in at the 5 spot. Washington kicks to Jones. Driving to the basket. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Boy, an excellent passer for a big man. P.J. Washington's floor awareness, impressive.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Conley finds Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
The 7-footer Towns using his size to perfection down low.
And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period.
Irving passes to Jones. Irving sets a screen for Jones. 4 on the clock. Here's Lively, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Mavericks shooting their first foul shots of the night here. And so he hits both. Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some...
And here we go with the coach's challenge. Surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
A nice shot by McDaniels.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Gobert with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns in the corner. There's the triple, and the 3-ball is good. Towns has got his second bucket of the night.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Nice defense that time. The agility and length of Town, allowing him to clamp down on the shooter.
Over in the corner, Conley. Edwards against Doncic. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Edwards passes to Gobert. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Over in the corner, Washington. And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stuff.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Lively the pass to Washington. Here's Lively. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Conley into the lane. Lays it up off the glass.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Lively the pass to Doncic. Takes it inside. On the wing, Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Irving. A beautiful reverse layup.
So good at seeing the floor. Doncic able to set up his open teammates.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option.
Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
And here's Doncic from the arc. Drills it from outside.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Towns. Mr. Gobert. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Sweet move. And finished off by Gobert.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
It's Powell with the drive. The bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Outside Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. McDaniels got his second bucket.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Timberwolves.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
So on the floor for Minnesota, Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Edwards looking it over. That one drops for him. Edwards got the lead up to 13 now for Minnesota.
You know, when you're a guard like Edwards, I think you need the teardrop in your arsenal. Too many great rim protectors in the NBA. That's a shot you need to have.
That's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. To the right side. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And that one's good. Towns. And Greg, when things go crazy, coaches are often the first to go. But how often does that improve things?
Sometimes it goes the opposite direction, Kevin. But the simple fact is it's usually easier to change the coach than it is to turn over the roster.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. We all know Luka Doncic is a master of one-on-one isolation scoring. Coach Jason Kidd said he knows how to use his body, the angles. Sometimes as a coach, you want to run all these plays, but at the end of the day, it's about getting him the ball with enough time to be creative. Kevin?
That's right, David. Letting him cook. Thanks for the report. Towns finds Edwards. From deep, the Mavericks pull it in. Left side, Irving. Passes to Washington. Just 5 to shoot. A shot off that time. Great D that time from Edwards. Credit where credit is due. P.J. Washington is one hard-working guy on the floor. Isn't he, Greg?
He's got that greatness to him, Kevin. Values every chance he gets to affect the game. And like you said, he puts a ton of effort into his play.
And Towns, the bucket on the assist from Conley. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Towns in the corner. Outside Conley. To the middle. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Powell against Gobert. Doncic passes to Powell. Out to Doncic. To halt the run, Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Here's Washington driving inside.
Boy, I tell you what, checking out the dunking ability of Washington there, this guy doesn't mind showing off what he's got.
Conley the pass to Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 5 assists in the game. Powell kicks to Washington. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Washington. 51 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Towns sets the pick for Conley. And the 3 off target. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Irving with it. Picked up by Edwards. Over to the wing. And here's Washington outside. No good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Conley finds Edwards. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one drops. Edwards got 18 points in the game.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick and roll sets.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
It's picked off. Hardaway dishes to Exum from past the arc. Cranes the three-pointer. Exum's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Actually, Cleva is out there with Exum. Then there's Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell. And it's Hardaway in at the 2-guard spot. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
To the paint. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
That's just too easy. You got to offer more resistance. I mean, Hardaway Jr., very dangerous once he gets this type of position.
Pass to Reed. And he drives in, and he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And this guy, to me, embodies determination. Small in his position, but he still gets up and keeps plays alive. That's mind over matter for sure.
Here's Exum. Drops in the layup for two. Exum's got his second bucket tonight.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Anderson the screen. Here he goes. Here's Alexander Walker. No scoring in this one. Shot clock at 6. Now the pass to Anderson. Kleba with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 19. Exum passes to Hardaway. Now here's Powell. Guarded by Reed. Powell in the high post. Here's Hardy. And the dunk by Powell.
Boy, Powell showing you great aggressiveness that time, fighting hard to come up with that offensive rebound.
Anderson the screen. It's tipped. And here's Exum. He's got 5 and really deep through that time. Exum's got his third basket of the night.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
Here's Alexander Walker. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Alexander Walker's got his first 2 points of the night. Now here's Exum. Guarded closely. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Warren's checked in. Pass to Alexander Walker. Lets the 3 fly. Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got 5 points now this quarter.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. If you ask around, the NBA is in a great place. 2-time league MVP Nikola Jokic said, "We are witnessing some crazy talent in the league. I mean, everyone. Everyone. They work on their game. The talent around the league is amazing, and I only think it's going to be better and better." Kevin?
Yeah, David, you and I agree the league is in a very good place right now. And thanks for the report. Reed. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Back to Powell. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Powell showing you tit for tat that he's got range too.
Minnesota leading by 16. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter of the game.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Morris passes to Alexander Walker. At the top of the key, Reed. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hardaway for 3. Reed with the rebound. Here's McLaughlin. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Drills the 3-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, he could have taken himself, but he went from good, better to best in getting the shot for his teammate.
And so it's Minnesota feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So on the floor for Minnesota, The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels at the 3.
And the mechanics of Conley's shot are rock solid, allowing him to take a shot with no hesitation.
Powell sets a screen for Exum. The 3. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
Hardaway from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to McDaniels. Here's the 3. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Kleba. Powell with it. Back to Kleba. Kicks to Powell. Dallas moving it around. Here's Hardy. Off target from outside. Timberwolves leading by 19. Inside. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Passes like this demonstrate Conley's unselfishness as well as his desire to get his guys going on offense.
Kleba, the pass to Hardy. It's Powell on the wing. It's stolen by Gobert. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Outside Hardaway. There's the pick from the wing. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 7 rebounds in the game. And Edwards with the stuff.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Credit them for not settling. I mean, they've been in attack mode off the dribble all game long, and thus far, it's paying off.
And, you know, they've done a fantastic job scoring inside as a result, finding plenty of opportunities to cash in near the hoop.
And Dante Exum picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
Jones checked in for Dante Exum.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but sure looked good there.
Washington kicks to Doncic. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Edwards from deep three-point territory. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Down low, here's Lively. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Minnesota's gotten off 4 three-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. He takes it in. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
And here's Washington outside. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Edwards on the wing. Fires the 3. Gobert controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just look at the score differential in this one. I mean, a truly commanding and dominant performance here
for the Timberwolves.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Anthony Edwards.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And on the way from Irving for three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three.
Second team foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
In terms of finishing ability, it's hard to think of someone who tops Kyrie Irving.
Greg, the list is short, particularly when you talk about guys of his size, okay? His bag of tricks is limitless when you talk about finishing in close quarters against bigger guys. There are few that are in his class in that regard.
And here are the Mavericks now. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And then Washington with the dunk.
Nice timing on the alley-oop. I like when Washington teammates lob it his way. He knows what to do with it.
Dallas foul. Derek Jones Jr. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Shooting for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And Edwards drops them both. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic kicks to Washington. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
That was silky smooth there by Washington. Only takes him a few seconds to lock and load.
Edwards drives in. The feed to Gobert. Got a piece of it. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. That one's not going to go. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This crowd was, all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg.
Make sure you get home safely and go see.